we go.
Overall incoming prospect by scout saying he was into the spring, struggled a little bit with his weight. Will not start tonight, but he's going to play. This is the excellent pass rusher, Ricky Sapp. Meanwhile, Barry Julio Jones is an internet sensation here. Red number 8 tonight for Alabama. 6'4" receiver, great speed. They expect him to make plays right away. Pete Carroll loves this tight end. Blake Ailes expected to make a big impact at USC this season. Georgia. Last year was Moreno, this year A.J. Green. He's a right in and wide receiver, make a big impact opposite Massaquoi. And in Ohio State, of course, they have Terrell Pryor, the #1 quarterback recruit. Highly sought after. They're already tweaked his throwing motion. And yes, we do expect to see Terrell Pryor sometime today against Youngstown State. He was a two-sport state champion, football and basketball in Pennsylvania, player of the year.
Look at all that line.
Career yards in high school, almost evenly divided between rush and pass. At Ohio State, they want him to throw for a lot more yards than he runs for. That's why he picked Ohio State to play that kind of an offense here. Now, today against his former school, Senator Trussell's going to delegate to 3 quarterbacks. Pryor will play, but make no mistake, this is still Todd Beckman's team, and we'll have more on Pryor's role today in a second. Trussell got a nice raise this year, $3.5 million beginning next year, makes him the 6th highest paid coach in college football. He might be underpaid at number 6. And by the way, his salary about 22 times that of an actual U.S. senator in the state of Ohio. He's sneaking up on Herb Street. Anyway, Trussell is borrowing a page from Senator Barack Obama's theme on the campaign trail, trying to inspire his Buckeyes to take that final step this year after coming up short in the last 2 years. Strike again, dominating Ohio State. For the second year in a row, an SEC team has soundly beaten Ohio State.
Well, it makes you feel incomplete. Those are succeeding for their toughest.
And now on to the Buckeye 2.
We actually have a little slogan for our team now that Coach Trussell kind of picked up.
I'm running because of what Dr. King called the fierce urgency of now.
He had heard that from Barack Obama.
Because I believe there's such a thing as being too late. And that hour is almost upon us.
I thought that's a tremendous thing as you think about our older kids. This is their last go-around. If we get what we need to get done now, we can't wait. So we need to have a fierce urgency on what we have to get done today.
The fierce urgency now, we like that, especially getting ready for the trip to the Coliseum in a couple of weeks since Youngstown State and Ohio U. So what's the game plan for Pryor into the offense? You don't want to show too much. You got to get the guys some experience. Yeah, I think there's 2 schools of thought. Number 1, you play him a lot, you try to show USC what you have and make them prepare for it, or you try to hide what he can bring to the offense and then unveil it against USC. I personally believe that it's very important these next 2 weeks to not only get him experience, get him acclimated to the college game, but also by showing what he can do on the field. It's very different from what Todd Beckman can do. It forces USC to have to spend time preparing for that look. It's a completely different look, and therefore it takes away from their time of preparing from Ohio State's strength, which is Todd Beckman throwing the football and Beanie Wells running. So, in my opinion, you're going to see a lot of Terrell Pryor in these next 2 weeks to make USC realize that, hey, he will be an integral part of the offense when we match up September 13th.
And I agree 200% with you. As a former coach, I never had a player get better sitting on the bench. Play him. And by the way, Pryor went into the Coliseum and he sees that horse for the first time. Play him as much as you can. Now, Ohio State's got a wonderful football team. If they got one major concern, it's their special teams. They were 117th in kickoff returns last year, 58th in punt returns. They had average coverage. If they're going to beat USC, they got to improve in those 2 areas. They'll win easily without that this week. But they're not going to beat USC unless they improve special teams-wise.
If I were Pryor, I wouldn't worry about the horse stuff there. Maybe Maluga, Jason Bass of USC beats him a bit better. Yeah, I'm curious to see, Beanie Wells. I mean, he should have a monster day against Youngstown State if they leave him in the game. Many consider him one of the top Heisman candidates. You put up huge numbers, just get him in, get him out and save him for the big game. I think today's a 2-quarter game for Beanie Wells, which is going to be 200 yards. It'll be a 200-yard day.
Yeah. Remember, as good as he is, he gets nicked up sometimes.
He did last year. We got to make sure he's well there.
He's probably,
You guys both were out there for a couple of weeks, September
Director voted Clemson wins over Savannah 57.6%.